Denim has been around for over 150 years and it isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So the question isn't whether women over 50 can wear denim, it's how to wear it well. So today I thought I would share well, it's not really my ultimate denim guide, but it is a brief denim guide for women over 50. And listen, it could be for over 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, because there is no age limit when it comes to denim. There's no age limit when it comes to style. But I am going to take a look at jeans, and we're going to take a look at jean jackets. We're going to take a look at skirts, dresses, and even double denim that is also coined the Canadian tuxedo, and I'll tell you why. And we would be remiss if we didn't talk about winter white, because I think that's just a very beautiful color to wear even in the dead of winter. And because the right shoes make all the difference, I'll be styling everything with Vivea's fall winter collection. And I love Avea shoes. It's been a few years since I partnered with them, but they burst on the scene, at least with me, about 4 or 5 years ago. They've been on countless trips with me. They have been on countless walks with Oscar, and that is because they are sustainable, they're comfortable, and chic. So let's get into it, ladies. First, let's just talk briefly about fit, because that's very, very important. And so that's really just the different silhouettes that jeans come in. And there are many, many, many silhouettes, but fit is the most important thing. So one of my all-time favorite silhouettes is the straight leg jeans. And that's because they're timeless and versatile and they go with everything. But if you want to be a little bit trendy and modern, barrel leg jeans are still having a moment. Yes, they're fresh and modern, and my favorite pair are from Madewell. That's a great denim brand right there. And then bootcut jeans, because they bring balance and they flatter your curves. And one rule I never break, and that is choose a high-rise pair of jeans. And that's because it will smooth your silhouette and elevate your look. And as for length, aim for ankle bone or grazing the shoe. It's the cleanest proportion and flatters everyone. And yes, as I said, there are many, many, many other silhouettes, but those are 3 that I have been turning to recently and will continue to do so all winter long. And a few of my favorite brands, I mean, they're just really my favorite brands. And Talbots, they have a lot of options when it comes to denim. And they're not going to break the bank. They have the classic straight leg, they have the boot cut styles, and they truly have very trendy jeans as well. So take a look at Talbots. Of course, Ann Taylor. I think Ann Taylor is a great brand when it comes to pants. They really understand a woman's body, and I truly feel the same way about their denim. Another favorite of mine is Cut from the Cloth, and I have this very trendy pair. They are a very deep cuff, and I picked these up at the Nordstrom anniversary sale, but guess what? They're available at Nordstrom Rack, and I'll link that down below. I just think that this jean looks absolutely beautiful with a pair of kitten heel mules and a blazer. And also, I love mother jeans. They are particularly comfortable. They have a beautiful washes. They also have a great fit. They're a little bit pricier than other brands, but, and I typically with mother jeans, I typically size up one size 2. But if you are looking for just a great pair of jeans, don't discount mother jeans. And then we have Quince, because Quince, I mean, I'm telling you, that's our go-to for everything. They're affordable, they're high quality, and there again, lots of different options when you go over to Quince and take a look at their denim. And then Wit and Wisdom, very affordable. That's available at Nordstrom. And again, they have lots of different options. And probably 2 of my go-tos, 2 of my favorite brands are Madewell and J.Crew. And you just can't go wrong with either one of these brands when it comes to denim. So we briefly touched on a few silhouettes and a few of my favorite brands. So let's just briefly talk about Vivea shoes. This is a brown ankle boot, and I think it goes absolutely beautiful with a pair of straight leg jeans, especially a pair of dark rinse. And ankle boots do need the right denim cut, and that's why I think a straight leg is perfect. And the ankle boots, they come in many colors, but I chose brown because brown is everywhere this year. I mean, you just can't go anywhere without seeing brown, and I like brown. And I always like to have at least one pair of brown boots and one pair of black boots on hand. But these are sleek, they're versatile, and they're designed with Vivea's signature comfort, arch support, and they're also made with sustainable materials, and they have all day wearability, and they just look beautiful with the dark rinse jeans. Throw in a tailored blazer for a polished classic look. And if you really want to be a little fashion forward, so Vivea has these boot warmers, and I just thought of Jane Fonda and to remember the craze of the leg warmers and the boot warmers. But if you really want to be very fashion forward, I think it really looks great with these boots, and it just really elongates your leg. I mean, if you wanted to wear a pair of skinny jeans and then the ankle boots and then the leg warmers, or you could put it with a midi skirt. That would be kind of cool too. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I just thought it was really kind of fun.
Love a slip-on boot.
Let's take a look at different washes because I think the rinse of your denim is also very important. And I will just mention, I do like a lighter rinse, but I typically reserve that for the summertime. I don't know why. It's just kind of in my head that they're just very casual, very summer-like. So for fall and winter, of course, I just talked about a dark rinse pair. And truly, this is the pair that I reach for when I'm going out for the evening because it just, as I said, it just gives that instant polish. It's just very chic. It's just a dressier look. So that's why I always like to have at least one pair of dark rinse jeans on hand. But a medium wash for everyday wear, that's really nice. And then white for a crisp, modern twist. And I get it. I mean, if you live in a very cold climate and it's January and it's snowy and it's slushy and it's mushy out, you probably don't want to choose a pair of white denim. But if it's just a crisp, cool day, I highly recommend white denim. And one of my all-time favorite color combos is camel and white. So I decided to choose these Vivea slip-on, and they're kind of like driving mocks. They're kind of like loafers, but I love slip-on shoes. I mean, give me all the slip-on shoes. I mean, don't you just hate it? I was just struggling the other day with a pair of sandals that had the little teeny tiny strap and the little teeny tiny buckle. And it took me just, I got the job done, but it took me just a little bit of extra time to get that all fastened just so. So that's why I really do like slip-on shoes. And as I mentioned, I mean, white denim can be intimidating, especially in the winter time, but I think if they're styled right, and I think if you have the right size, and I typically size up when it comes to white denim because I just really don't want every lump and bump showing. But I do think that they are a wardrobe powerhouse, even in the colder months. And these shoes slip on easily, and I also like the fact they are water repellent, and the arch support makes them comfortable all day long. And as I mentioned, I've been wearing Vivea shoes for years. They come with me on trips across the pond, to England, to Paris. They've gone on countless walks with Oscar, and they always deliver comfort without sacrificing polish. And if you really want to be kind of cool, so Bella Hadid just wore these, and these are the Yancey Sneakers. And I have mentioned many, many times over here that every woman should own a pair of red shoes. Well, here you go. You can own a pair of red sneakers. And I think that they look delicious with a pair of dark rinse denim. But they could easily go with a pair of white too. For dark rinse, I do like a pop of color. So these Yancey sneakers in red, they're lightweight, they're foldable, and they're even machine washable. And they come with 2 lace options so I can wear them sleek or casual. And again, sneakers are just a go-to when it comes to travel. So these are in my travel go-to list, and they're just as reliable for errands or they're again a walk with Oscar. Okay, so let's move along and talk about denim jackets because I think that that's just a beautiful wardrobe staple that goes with everything. And you can have the traditional denim jacket because it's just a forever piece, but the silhouette does change your mood. And so if you already have a traditional denim jacket that you can wear with everything, then why not branch out a little bit? And I just discovered this long field denim jacket, and this is from Chico's, and I think it has a very utilitarian edge. It's great over some trousers or leggings. And I'm telling you, I've seen a few skinny jeans on the runway. So if you are a big fan of skinny jeans, I think this jacket would be beautiful with that. And I'm actually wearing this right now. So this is a trapeze jacket, and this is from Madewell. It's a dark rinse, and it has a really cute corduroy collar that I think just gives it a little bit of personality. But I also like that it does swing. It's a little oversized, so it goes perfect over those bulky sweaters. And it truly just makes a quiet statement. But let's not forget about the denim shirt. And I just have a cute story to share about my mom. So my mom was really late to the denim game. She probably didn't start wearing denim until she was probably in her late 50s, early 60s. And I can remember a couple of tiffs that we had when I was determined to wear my jeans to school, and she thought that a skirt would be a much better choice than denim. But anyway, but I won because I grew up in the 70s. I was a teenager in the 70s, and jeans. I mean, I'm just a blue jean mama from way back when, and it was just part of my personality. It still is today. But back to my mom. So when she finally found a pair of jeans that she liked, she just became a big fan. But she truly loved a denim shirt and a denim skirt. I mean, that was just her, really just kind of her go-to. So I'm going to just talk about the denim shirt first, because there again, it comes in a lot of different rinses. I have black, I have a dark rinse, I have like a light chambray, a medium rinse. So definitely take a look at denim shirts, because they are just a workhorse in your wardrobe. And I really like to wear mine. If I have a very feminine skirt, then I'll just, I'll pick like a dark rinse denim shirt, and it's really just kind of that yin and yang of fashion. I have a feminine and a masculine. So, but you can also get an oversized shirt, and I have this really cute one from Madewell. You can still wear it as a shirt, but then it would easily go over a bulky sweater, a tee, and then you'd have double duty. So you can wear it as a shirt, and then you kind of wear it as a topper. And I just really think that it's the casual cousin of the jacket. Wear it solo, as I said, pop it over a sweater or a tee, or as a lightweight layer. It's relaxed, but still polished. And since my mom loved denim skirts, I love denim skirts too. So really don't overlook a denim skirt. And I like knee lengths. I especially like them in the summertime. I think they look great with just a simple tee and a pair of white sneakers. But I also like midi skirts for polish. And I just think they look très chic paired with boots and a sweater, or a blazer for casual refinement. And let's talk about denim dresses, because yes, I have many denim dresses on hand. And probably my all-time favorite is a denim shirt dress, because it's easy, it's one and done. So you can belt it for shape, you could layer it with a trench or a blazer, and you have a très chic outfit that you can wear year round. But there again, if you have a shirt dress, you can there again wear it as a topper. So, you just put it over your jeans and a sweater. It's just a really great versatile third layer, and it just really adds that pizzazz to your outfit. Okay, so let's talk about denim on denim, or the Canadian tuxedo. And I've shared this little history lesson many, many times. And it is coined the Canadian tuxedo because we'll go back, I think it was in the 50s, could have been back in the 40s, but I want to say the 50s. So Bing Crosby, who is an actor, he's an American actor and a singer, and he was on a hunting expedition in Canada, in Vancouver, as a matter of fact. So when he was finished, he was still in his jean jacket, and he had a pair of jeans on. I'm not sure if he had on a denim shirt, but for sure he had the jean jacket and the jeans, so the double denim. And then he checked into a very Tony hotel, and the desk clerk didn't recognize him, and he thought he looked kind of schlubby, so he sent him on his way. And as Bing was headed out of the hotel, a bellman recognized who he was, so took him back in, and all was rectified. But ever since then, that is why we have the term, or we coined the phrase, Canadian tuxedo. But I am a big fan of denim on denim. And you can match your rinses. I just did this recently. So I have my midi skirt here and a very similar denim shirt in the same rinse. And then I just brought a beautiful conch belt and really kind of have some Western vibes here. So conch belt, I have some riding boots, silver accessories, and I just really like that vibe. I also like this trapeze jacket that I'm wearing right now. And I have a pair of Madewell high-waisted flare denim. It's a very similar, again, very similar wash. So I'm not going for contrast, and then just put a beautiful silk blouse underneath. And there again, you have another great look. But you can go with contrast. So you can go with maybe a lighter rinse for your top and maybe a pair of black jeans, or you could have a light chambray shirt and then go with a pair of white denim. There's just lots of different ways that you can wear the double denim look, and I just really like it. And it's just really on trend right now. Okay, so let's talk about some outfit formulas. So first, we'll go back to the winter white because it truly is one of my favorite color combos in the fall and winter. And I mentioned that I love it with camel. It's just an all-time favorite of mine. I also like it with gray. And you can never ever go wrong with white and black. Like if you just have a pair of simple white denim and then a black turtleneck, it's just a beautiful color combo. But don't forget about jewel tones either, or bright colors, because there again, white is just a blank canvas and you can pull anything in that you want with it. And as I shared with you earlier, I love my white jeans with the Orion slip-on in camel. Looks just great. Another outfit formula, the straight leg indigo, and then I shared that I have the ankle boots. If I'm going with barrel leg denim, I actually like it with a cardigan. I think that is just a very beautiful look, and I like the double zip cardigan, so you can kind of unzip the bottom, and that looks really great. Or how about a denim skirt with a chunky knit sweater? I like that, and then a pair of boots. Couldn't be easier. So there's just a few of my favorite looks. And then let's just talk about denim do's and don'ts, because some styles are really best left behind, like the ultra low rise. That's from the early aughts. I don't think any of us really want to be caught in a pair of low rise denim or saggy denim, that's too baggy. And truly, distressed jeans haven't really been on the runways recently, but that may be something that you would want to avoid too. So my do's for sure would be clean, polished denim, because that will always serve you better. So I'm just going to wrap it up just very quickly. So my denim capsule includes straight leg jeans. I like a dark rinse. Of course, I like the white denim, a denim skirt, denim jacket, denim shirt, and those pieces you will be able to create endless combinations with. So that's it, ladies. That is my little mini guide for denim for women over 50. But as I said, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 doesn't make any difference. And I just really tried to touch on the fits, the rinses, and then all of your options, because denim is timeless and the right pieces only get better with age. And a big thank you to Pavea for sponsoring today's video. And thank you, my lovely Grit and Glam Club, for supporting the brands that allow me to bring you fresh ideas. And as I said, I've been a fan of Avea shoes for years, and I hope that you will try the Ryan, the Ivana, and the Yancey styles, because they're sustainable, they're stylish, and they're comfortable enough for every part of my life. And of course, you'll find my code and shopping link in the description box down below. And don't forget to hit the subscription button for more style inspiration every week. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.